You were here yesterday at my place and you did the stones, balancing them blindfolded. That was pretty good.
I love it.
There you go. Look at that, Claudia. You did that blindfolded.
That's really good for kind of visualizing and sensing and all that. I've got a dice in your screen, one of the four colors. So just let go. Remember, you can't make this happen. It's just moving out of the way and being a passive observer and allowing all that mind chatter to just disappear. Allow yourself to be in your Zen moment, feeling grateful, feeling loving, feeling happy with a smile,
Hmm.
and be in the moment with not a care in your mind. So,
Rob, it's red.
okay, yes, it is. It is red. Now, I may grab the same dice or I may not and put it in your screen, but there is a colored dice in your screen. Again, and just observe. Try to find that beam. Visualize that you have a beam, might be coming from under your chin. A lot of people have it there. So move the top of your screen down just a little bit, just a little. Yep. And then put your head up as if your beam is shooting out from under your chin and see if, and I'll put it more in the bottom of your screen.
I'm getting a yellow.
Yes, it's yellow. Really concentrate on that beam.
Hmm.
You said things appear on the top left.
Yeah.
Okay, so they appear in the top left. So I'm putting a dice in your screen. So look over to the right and down. So the top of your screen is right over where the dice is. Let's find that beam.
Can it be green?
Yes, it's green. Very
Yeah.
good on the color. Yep.
Actually, really clear this time.
So let's try to find that beam. Here is another dice, but it could be the same one or a different one. Quite often you see off to the top and left. So move that spot right on the center of your screen. So to do that, move your head to the right and then down. Okay. And what color do you see?
Blue.
Yes, it is blue. Now, if you've seen the color, you'll see the dot or dots also. There's a black dot or dots on that blue face.
It's one.
Lift your mask up. There
Hey.
you go. There you go. Very good. You got the color and you got the number of dots. So very good on that. So let's assume that your beam is coming out at the moment from the left side of your head because that's what you were moving.
Hmm.
It's coming out from your temple area. So we're going to use that today to do some other things. Just visualize that there is that beam of attention coming from your left side. A lot of people do have it come from the temple. Could be coming from under your chin, but it's on your left. Okay, we know that much. So I'm going to scramble these letters and grab another one. So kind of look to the right with your eyes, but your mind sight is coming from out of your temple, assume, or on your left side somewhere. So go up and down with your left side slowly, and then wiggle back and forth as you move your head up and down. Because, I have found myself that it only momentarily goes over the letter, but when it does, you actually see it, and you've had those experiences.
What do you have in the screen now, Rob?
One of those five letters, A, B, C, D, or E. So let it appear. So no guessing, just only say when you see. Remember, you can't force it, just allow it. You're just observing. You're being a passive observer. You're putting your left brain on hold, and to occupy your left brain, just wiggle your toes on both feet back and forth. So keep your left brain occupied that way and move your beam up and down. Okay, move your beam around, and you might get a corner or an edge. I know this experience very well. And it was one day we were trying to find my beam, and Wendy and I found it. And when it passed,
E. E as an elephant.
Okay, lift your mask up.
Hey,
See?
okay.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay, and how did it appear?
Way down, Rob. I could only see a corner of the top.
Uh-huh, so your beam passed across the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now do you remember where your head was?
I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure it was pretty low, Rob.
Like your head was down?
Yeah, it was down.
Okay, and that's consistent with you seeing up in the top left.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we'll have to do is you'll have to put your head down and look to the right. That's what we were doing earlier when you got it also. I'm going to shuffle them up. So it could be the same, could be different, and it's any letter from A to E, and I'm putting in your screen. So do the same thing, keep your head to the right, but you can do slight movements slightly to the left and right. And then you can also, as you kind of wiggle back and forth, slowly move your head up. But generally it's likely more going to be down when you've got your head down, like even more down. And you're going to pass your beam over this letter. And what I found was, it can be difficult to find that spot, but when it passes over, oh my God, you see it and you know that you know that you know, because you definitely see it. You got to keep moving. You can't just keep your head still. So look down and then head down more. Okay, yep, and then back and forth a little bit. Just go slow, as if you've got a paintbrush. You want the paintbrush to strike the letter that's on the screen. Wiggle your toes, touch your nose, smile, and when you put your head down,
A.
lift your mask up.
Right on. Oh, cool. Okay.
Okay, now did that appear for you?
It's really, really faint. Like I'm seeing like lines, right?
Mhm.
Lines but it's so faint.
We're going to move away from that and we'll go to the numbers.
Okay.
And we're going to go numbers 1 through 5, putting in your screen. There it is. So it's anything from 1 to 5. Let go. Have the intention you can see. And I want you to visualize that there's this glass between you and the screen, and just kind of reach up and just clean it a little bit. Clean the dirt off of it so it gets clean, and pass your beam across the screen. Okay, so more look to the right and then up and down slowly. We're assuming your beam is coming from the left today. It does change, so you have to find each day where it's coming from. When you pass across, you know what that's like. You've had it happen, and it's very definite. And feel that state of drifting, of floating, and that's your left brain letting go and your right brain kicking in.
Number 3.
Lift your mask up.
Hey.
There you go. There you go. Okay, now we're going to go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and pick one of those numbers. It's in your screen. Move your head up and down. You're painting with your Mindsight's beam, your beam of intention. You hear my voice off into the distance. You're a passive observer. You just let your mind wander, just daydream as if you're falling asleep, and smile, feel good, and scan and let part or parts of that number appear.
7.
Lift your mask up.
Hey.
There you go. Okay, very good. And we're back to those other letters again. A, B, C, D, E. And you remember where your head was when you saw that. So just scan around that area. Same thing. Just pretend you're drifting off. You're into dreamland. And you might even start to daydream, and that's okay. And don't try to control. If you have thoughts, just let them go. So let go of logic and reasoning. That's all left brain activity. Your right brain is a playful side where it just is creative and playful. Works on feelings. So feel good, be playful, smile. Know that you do have Mindsight. It is working and it comes and goes. We're letting it come out to play.
to see.
Lift your mask up.
Hey,
There
okay.
you go. Okay. Okay. Now let's go back to those numbers. It's 6 to 10, and I'm putting it up on your screen. So it appears that your Mindsight is coming from your left side. So imagine you've got a cone like one of those, you know, when you finish a paper towel roll, there's a tube left over. And pretend that you have one of the long paper towel tubes and just take it and stick it to the side of your head where you think your Mindsight is, okay? Stick it there, yep. And then look through it over to the screen. Now, the only way you can see this number is if that tube where you're looking through passes across this number, right? Because you have mono vision with your Mindsight. It's mono, it's one, versus stereo with your eyes. So take that tube and pass it over the screen where the number is. Let it pass. And when it does pass over, you will see the number 6 to 10. So, and especially when you put your head down a bit, and I've put it up in the top of the screen so that you can see
I'm
it.
actually getting a 10, Rob.
Lift your mask up.
Hey, okay.
Okay.
That was
There
awesome.
you go.
'Cause I did-
There you go.
Yeah.
So your Mindsight is right today. It is coming out of the left side, and it is a tube, right? I'm gonna go in a different range here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Putting one up in your screen. I want you to turn your chair around even more. Face it to the other side of the room even more, so it's like a 9 degrees. Yep.
How's that?
Yep. And that's gonna make it easier for you now. And so you're looking over at the wall on the other side. And all you need to do is be nodding, especially down,
Mhm.
and then you can slowly turn a little bit to the left and right because your Mindsight seems to be in that spot. When your beam sweeps across and hits it, you will know.
I think what I saw was a 5.
Well, lift your mask up and check it.
Hey,
There
okay.
you go. There you go. Very good.
Wow, cool.
Okay, okay. You've been doing very good today. Now, what we're going to do, yeah, if you can take a pencil and we're going to just,
I got a whole bunch of. I have a knitting needle.
well,
Uh,
I don't want you to hurt
hurt-
yourself.
Yeah, look at the sharp things I have here, Rob.
Yeah, no sharp objects while you're blindfolded.
No, they're all sharp. Hold on a second. How do I put them back in? Ow!
Okay. Yeah, I know. Be careful.
Hold on.
And next time I want you to, do you have any paper towel rolls that are empty?
Oh, I'm sure I can get one by the time
Okay.
for you.
And I just want you to get one for next time.
I got a knitting needle, like not a knitting
Okay.
needle, a crochet needle, Rob.
Okay. I'm going to take a different range of numbers here.
Sure.
And it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Put the knitting needle by your temple. Your temple, yeah, your temple, and move it up a bit, and like place it against the mask where you think you're seeing my. Okay, show me, yeah, okay, and then turn your head as if that's where you're seeing through, towards the screen. I'm over here, yeah, okay, yeah, and use that as your telescope, and just pretend that that's how you're seeing, because that is how you're seeing. Do you remember the range?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. It's one of those numbers. So keep that and maybe put it up a bit, point it up a bit, like move your head around as if you're looking through that and aim that at the screen. Yeah. And up and down.
A little bit of a white spot, Rob.
Okay. Well, look at your white spot.
I'm
Point
trying.
that at the screen. Point the white spot at the screen.
Rob, a 6? Can I get a 6?
Lift your mask up and check.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. That's the end of the session.
Okay.
Okay, so you actually did very well. You did very well. And we're going to work now on finding that beam.
Yeah.
Okay, and you see my beam was just in that same spot also. And you know, at the first it was coming from underneath here, but then I had a beam off to the left.
Okay.
And I think at one point I had a beam off to the right and one from here. And when you found it, I would see the corner of the letter.
Yeah. Well,
But
I'm getting like the lines that are just a little darker than the dark, right? So, and I'm trying to catch it. Is it like, what is it? You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm trying to observe it, right? And it's just, yeah, but good.
Well, yeah, you were doing very well today. You
Thank
were
you.
doing very well. Well, you've got that beam, but it doesn't take much to sweep past
No.
the screen. It's like if you look through a hole and you're trying to see everything through this little
Yeah.
hole, you've got to find exactly, where the thing is, right?
Yeah, I get it.
And there's the leverage factor because where your head is, you move your head a little bit and you sweep right past on the screen.
Yeah, 100%.
So for our next session, have a paper towel tube and we're going to pretend it's just a visualization tool
You
to
got it.
help you understand how your mindsight is seeing it
Yeah,
like this.
100%.
Very good on today's
Thank
session.
you. It was
Yeah.
good. I love. We're trying, Rob. We're trying different things, and it
Yeah.
feels good. It feels really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, and you're getting it. It's coming.
Thank you.